Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today, we're looking at Anthony Joshua's words. Hold on a second. Let's show and prove. Let's line this up just a little bit. Okay, so Anthony Joshua says, Fury and Wilder won't be the biggest names I have fought or the best I have challenged. Interesting words from Anthony Joshua, and we're going to get into it and dissect it. Very, very bold. There was a time when Joshua would have said such things, you know, but now shizzle done change. Things done change, and he's not afraid to express himself, not one little bit.
I'm not worried about that cow. The cow barely got his titles back, let alone talk about stepping in the ring with the king. You know, so I ain't, he's been out of the picture. Ain't nobody talking about him no more, so they don't need to bring him up. Right here, right now, February 22nd, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury.
And we all know how that went down. But it's kind of interesting because Anthony Joshua, the unified champion of the world, WBA, WBO, IBO, what is it, the IBF? Has he got the IBF too? Damn! It's got the whole damn set minus the WBC, held by none other than Tyson Fury. Okay, but I think, what do? Okay, let's get into the story. As a matter of fact, that was so nice by Deontay Wilder that I think we may have to do it twice before we get into this shiznix. Okay, so yeah, let's just read a little bit about this, but I gotta get back to that because I haven't heard that in a while. That was a video I made when. I'll check the date in a second. Well, let's get into this, and then we get into that, and then we get into a little bit of the other. Okay, so as we all know, Anthony Joshua is the IBF, IBO, WBA, WBO heavyweight champ. Yes, we know that. Fury and Wilder are going to collide on a 10. Oh, this is interesting. I actually had not seen this. So what does it say? Fury and Wilder are going to collide on a tentative date of December 19th. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. There's been a lot of messing around. December 19th at a location to be determined. But there is a realistic possibility that their third bout will get pushed back to next year. As we know, Fury is the heavy favorite. Yes, and he stopped Deontay Wilder. What was that? What round was that? Stopped him in the 7th, or was it the 8th? Something like that. Mark Breland mercifully threw in the towel because Deontay Wilder was taking one hell of a shellacking. Let's get this out of the way. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. He's taking one hell of a shellacking. Okay, so, right, Anthony Joshua says he hopes the bout with Fury will happen sooner rather than later. And Anthony Joshua expresses concerns the Gypsy King is not that far away from calling it today. Fury turned pro in 2008. Anthony Joshua says, and I quote, Fury has been a professional for much longer than I. He could probably be looking at retiring soon. If he wants to cement his legacy, I'm here and I'm ready. I've built myself into this position. I'll challenge Fury. I'll challenge Wilder. These guys aren't the biggest names that I have fought on my record anyway. They won't be the biggest names on my record anyway. They're just heavyweights. Just another heavyweight. Look at my record. They are not the best fighters that I have challenged. When they are ready, I am here to fight. Let me just highlight that and show you. Oops. From there. Let me highlight and show you. Okay. There we are. That is the quote. That is the quote. So, bold words from Anthony Joshua. Tyson and Fury won't be the best names on my resume. Very, very bold. But interestingly, I accidentally stumbled upon this element. Hold on, let's see this first. Boom! OMG. How the gloves looking? Was the fist in the wrist? Or was the fist in the glove? Hold on, we gotta see that again. Let's see that again. Smack. Kaboom! OMG. Where's the fist? Is the fist in the wrist? Or is the fist in the glove? Does the glove look too tight? Or does it look too loose? OMG. Madness. Madness, I tell you. Let's put that on pause. I'm going to come back to that. But I have to get back to this because I'd forgotten about this. This is a video I made in February 13th, just the day before Valentine's Day. And I've forgotten about this opening sequence. Not even a sequence, this opening monologue. Let's get it right, Rafi. Get it right, Rafi. Forgot about this opening monologue by the then, not now, but the then WBC heavyweight champion. I forgot about what he said. OMG. Let's take a listen though. Fascinating.
God may have mercy, but I won't. I'm not worried about that coward. The coward can barely got his titles back, let alone talk about stepping in the ring with the king. You know, so I ain't, he's been out of the picture. Ain't nobody talking about him no more. So it ain't no need to bring him up. Right here, right now, February 22nd, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Other than that, nobody else is in existence at this point in time.
OMG. Dang. That was very harsh and uncharitable words by the then champion. Not now, but the then WBC champion. Said Anthony Joshua barely got his titles back. Not that he got his titles back. Not that he fought. He went and fought his foe immediately. Not that he took an immediate rematch. No compliments. No compliments. Not that he went and he fought a tactically very sound fight. No congratulations. Very uncharitable there. Very uncharitable Deontay Wilder. No kind words. No kind words. No congratulations. That's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. A lack of grace, dare I say. He said Anthony Joshua, he ain't even in the picture no more. He ain't even in the picture no more. He barely got his towels back. You know, he ain't even in existence. Come on, let's go. Tell the people how you felt about Anthony Joshua. Come on, Deontay. Don't hold nothing back.
God may have mercy, but I won't. I'm not worried about that coward. The coward can barely got his titles back, let alone talk about stepping in the ring with the king. You know, so I ain't, he's been out of the picture. Ain't nobody talking about him no more. So it ain't no need to bring him up. Right here, right now, February 22nd, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Other than that, nobody else is in existence at this point in time.
Nobody else is in existence at that point in time. Well, Deontay, Anthony Joshua will still entertain you. He will still let you eat from the plate, from the king's plate. Long live the king. The king is down. So when you was up and you thought he was down, you wouldn't entertain him. But now you're down. He will entertain you. See, that's the difference. Anthony Joshua wants your head on a platter. Alongside that, as your victor. He wants the two of you. He wants both heads on a platter. He wants you both on his resume. See, that's the difference. He said neither you nor Fury, Luke, whatever you want to call it, will be the best name on his resume. Neither of you. OMG. And I think he implied there, don't go sneakily retiring. Neither of you. Don't go sneakily retiring. Say, I've done everything I set out to achieve. I've done everything in the game. And I think it's time that I hang him up now. Anthony Joshua, the big dosser, who needs him? The big stiff dosser. And you saw what I did to your American boy there, Deontay Wilder. There's nothing left for me to achieve in the game. I'm out. I've given too much of my time to this game. And now it's time to enjoy my family. Don't hear none of that. We don't want to hear. Well, Anthony Joshua, he had his chance. We approached him multiples of times. Made multiples of offers. But he declined time after time. And so there's nothing left for me to achieve in the game. Tyson Fury cheated me twice. Knocked me out twice. And the referee, the commission, the blacksmith will put the horseshoe in his glove. Man, it's clear that I can't get a fair shake around here, so I'm out. I'm heading to Hollywood, where perhaps they'll appreciate the talents of the Bronze Bomber, Wilder. Bomb Squad! Yeah, we don't want to hear none of that shiznix, none of that shizzle. Slice him up, take it. Listen, don't even fight Tyson Fury again. Forget it. He's got your number. He's going to beat you the next time worse than he did the last time. That's right, I said it. Duck out. I actually will support Deontay Wilder ducking this time. Not in the past, but this time, it's understandable. You're just in line for another shellacking. Another boom shakalacking. You don't need that in your life. OMG. Man's not supposed to get, a doctor told me, that a man's not supposed to get hit in the head. The brain is not made for that. Especially when you got a horseshoe in the glove, or the fist is in the wrist. When the fist is in the wrist, that increases the concussive power. So we don't need none of that. I'm off to Hollywood. Don't want to hear none of that. What you need to do, Deontay Wilder, is just duck. Say your other bicep pop this time. Duck out to the fight, lay low, take some, but fight, what do you call him? What's his name? The Cuban Granddaddy Ortiz. Fight the Cuban Granddaddy Ortiz again. Go for the trilogy and come up with some lame excuse that, we got to give these guys a chance. Got to give them opportunities. Come out with some lame crapola like that again. Lay low, fight. Maybe give Breezel a chance. Give Breezel a chance so he can fight him the second time. Fight Ortiz the third time, and by that time, hopefully, Joshua and Fury should have got it on. We will have a victor. Oh, well, they're gonna have to do it twice, aren't they? Yeah, okay. They'll fight each other twice by that time, and then you will be in. You'll be ready. You'll be ready for the victor, and they'll entertain you. Joshua will entertain you and knock you spark out. Knock both of you the spark out, possibly, but we don't know. It's hypothetical. We actually need to see the fight, so don't go retiring. Stick around and let us see what fate has in store. So, let's not forget, it's the Anthony Joshua saying that neither Wilder or Fury will be the biggest names on his resume, nor the best that he has challenged. Okay. So what say you? It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, it's the Have Your Say, it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it's the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Kaboom! It's Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio, and I'm out.
God may have mercy, but I won't. I'm not worried about that coward. The coward barely got his titles back, let alone talk about stepping in the ring with the king. You know, so I ain't, he's been out of the picture. Ain't nobody talking about him no more, so they don't need to bring him up. Right here, right now, February 22nd, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Other than that, nobody else is in existence at this point in time.